Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo. So you guys, we're in a different spot than normal. I am sitting on the floor of my living room and it is 12:49 a.m. And so today is officially Christmas Eve and I had way more wrapping than I thought I did. So if you don't mind me like reaching like this, here's an example. Like that while we chat. I just thought I would talk to you guys and tell you what I've been up to. So today, meaning the 23rd, we went on a spontaneous little adventure as a family. The last few years for Christmas we've had family staying with us, so we haven't been able to just think outside the box and spontaneously do Christmas. So this year just kind of came to me. I was busy most of the day wrapping. My son did have basketball practice, and we just had kind of a normal day, but I thought just to make today somewhat special, because tomorrow we do have a tradition on Christmas Eve, but to make today special, we were all home this evening, and I thought it would be great to just, right after dinner, tell the kids, go put on a sweatshirt and get your shoes. We're going to go drive around and look at Christmas lights, and that's not something we've done in a long time. So that was fun. We did that. Before we left, I got some cocoa. I just made it at home. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my hair because, I'm normally asleep this time of day. So yeah, we just made the cocoa at home so we didn't have the added expense. And I had some to-go cups and we put it in there. And I asked my husband before we left, hey, do you think they'd like it if we stopped by Dunkin' Donuts? It's on the other side of town and we don't normally get donuts, and we really don't go to Dunkin' Donuts especially. So they thought we were on our way to see lights, and I pulled into the Dunkin' Donuts and they went crazy. So that's a real treat for my kids. They don't get to do that very often. So we let them all pick a donut, and then we just had our cocoa already and bottled water, and we drove around and saw Christmas lights. It was pretty fun. It was just an hour. I think it was just what everyone needed, and so that was fun. So then tonight I'm just going to work on some presents for my husband, just wrapping them up. And then tomorrow we have a Christmas tradition for Christmas Eve. My first gift from my husband comes on Christmas Eve, and that is because he takes all of our children out of the house. It's traditionally been a 3-hour hike, and we live near a canyon, and so they'll hike through our canyon, and I don't even know how many miles it is, but it's quite a ways, and they pop up on a road where there's a Taco Bell. So they'll pop up over there and get lunch, stay there, eat lunch, and then hike back. And that's just the best gift. If anyone is looking for a gift for a mother, take the children away for a few hours on Christmas Eve. That way, people who like to wear red on Christmas can get things done, counted out, separated, bagged, etc. So that'll happen tomorrow, but we are in California. Excuse me, I gotta grab something. And we are experiencing crazy rain right now. It has been raining going on 3 days now. And for us, that's great. We need the water, totally. I am not complaining about it. But it has made our grass ultra soggy and wet and gross. So there's no way they're going to be able to hike through the canyon. So we did think about the possibility of taking the kids to see a movie tomorrow. So he may do that instead. We had intended on going to see the new Star Wars film all together as a family, but I've already got some tickets from Costco because they're a lot cheaper, and it would be good and fun for them to go see that, and it would be something to keep them out of the house for a little while in the afternoon so that I can get a few things done. The primary reason I'm trying to get all this wrapping done is that we are almost out of tape. And so if we are, I need to go tomorrow and pick up a little bit more just to finish up. So he may do that tomorrow. He may take the kids to go see the Rogue One. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Growing up in the 80s, I remember going to see E.T. And I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in a very poor neighborhood in downtown Los Angeles. And I always tell this story and people are very shocked because they think I'm very, I don't know, maybe I give off a different vibe or something. But, so, you know, I grew up very poor. We didn't see a lot of movies, but we went to go see E.T. when I was a kid. And I remember it because I think we went to the opening show because I believe it was past my bedtime. I remember waiting in a very long line outside in the ghetto in my pajamas. And it's the only movie I think I saw in the theater as a child. And it was my mom and my brother and myself. And so I don't think of Star Wars, you know, connected to my childhood. I know a lot of people my age do, but to me it's all about E.T. So I did like the last one that came out last year. I liked that. I have a hard time with sci-fi in general. It just doesn't interest me. But I have a harder time with sci-fi that is, I know it was cutting edge for its time, but sci-fi that is just kind of cheesy. So, like the old Star Wars, those are just hard for me to watch. So anyways, he may do that tomorrow to get out with the kids, and they can still go out to lunch and, you know, that sort of thing. I am not planning on cooking tomorrow at all. I hope that they go and get lunch and Taco Bell, whatever they choose. And then I am hoping things are not crazy busy because I do have some certificates to Payway, which is like a better version of, what is it called, you guys? It's like 1 a.m. here, so I can't even think. Ooh, Panda Express. So it's a better version of that. It's actually a restaurant by the same people who started up the, I cannot think. It'll come to me. It's nice. I've been there like 3 times. You guys probably are already yelling it at the screen. Yell it at the screen! So anyways, we're hoping to have that tomorrow for dinner. Sorry, excuse me, I'm thirsty. This is my favorite drink right now. It's called Tropical Mango. It is from Costco. And it is a Vita Rain Zero. There are 0 calories. And we get it in a big, big package. That's my favorite flavor, and I steal them all. My poor husband usually doesn't get them. So I want to show you guys this. I don't know if you guys do this too with your gift bags. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree recently. There's things in here that I don't want seen until Christmas morning, and so what you just saw me doing was putting things in here, and then I put some tissue, and then I take off the gift ribbon, or the gift, these things, the handles. I cut them off. They're usually cheesy anyways. And so on this one I just do some twine, and I just go through the holes, and I sort of envelope it, and then I just put a little tape here, and a little tape here, and then I just have to put a name tag on that guy. We'll set him up there. He'll be my background. So that's one thing I do with my gift bags to keep my little eyes occupied. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I have a little table in front of me. I have my little lamp on that I use sometimes in the kitchen for lighting, but I plugged it in and the light bulb burnt out. So we won't be using that. So let's talk about what I didn't get done this Christmas. If you guys see me pulling at my shirt constantly, it's just so I don't give you more of a show than you already are getting. My personality tends to come out the later in the evening it gets. I am very claustrophobic, and so most of my shirts are deep V's, but I'm just trying to pull it back so I don't flash you guys while I'm doing this. So I did not get everything done this year that I wanted to. There were quite a few DIYs and crafts that are sitting in my garage. I purchased items to do them, but they didn't happen. So I just thought I'd tell you about them instead. See my roots? Do I need done? That was the part I didn't know about doing on video. So one of them is a little headband DIY. I'm sure you guys have seen the little snowmen that everyone is making from the Dollar Tree, where they get one of the round vases, and then they get one of the clear ornaments, and they fill it with snow, and they make it into a snowman. They're really cute, but they're using hats on top from the Dollar Tree that are ornaments, and one this year was silver and one was red. So I ended up getting a red one and some ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I was actually going to make and I probably will, I might do this tomorrow and show it to you, a little headband DIY. At my kids' school, they do Crazy Hat Day right before Christmas. This year we had an unexpected extra day off from our middle school, or 2 extra days off that I did not know were going to happen. I found out on Facebook through a friend. So we were supposed to go till Friday, but I think they realized that they were turning grades in. Grades were due last Friday. So there was no reason for them to all be at school with the kids through this Friday, at least for our middle school, not for our elementary. And so they just cut the week short, and I don't know when they changed the calendar, because I have it posted in my husband's office. I have it posted in our home in the kitchen, and I refer to it often for different things that we're going to do, just so we know what the kids' schedule is. And so some point recently they decided to go ahead and call it early, which is fine. I actually enjoy having the kids home. Not as much when it's raining. if I'm being totally honest, because we do have a small house. We all are on top of each other when we are inside. But so anyways, I was going to make this little headband. Wow, that was a tangent. With the hat, with some ribbon on a headband, and do a little DIY with it, because I just thought it'd be really cute for my daughter. But they ended up out of school earlier than normal. And so there was no rush for me to do it, because a lot of the pre-holiday activities that they normally do just seem to be not happening for our middle school. And so we didn't have any rush to make that. I was going to make that and ask her if she wanted to use it. But it was just like a little candy cane stripe ribbon, red and green and white. And I was just going to hot glue it on a headband, and then probably do some sort of embellishment ribbon or tinsel or garland or something. And then hot glue that little hat on. So I will probably do that. It might even be next year. I don't know, but I just want to pass that on to you guys. If you happened to pick up any of those little ornaments that were the snowman style glitter hats from the Dollar Tree, maybe you need a white elephant gift, you could easily do that little DIY. And so that's one. Another big one, which I still have my sewing machine on my kitchen table to motivate me to do it, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I had ordered on Amazon 2 18-inch by 18-inch pillow covers. I don't have tons and tons of space, and so my new thing has been to have pillow covers instead of seasonal pillows. And Amazon had some really cute red with a white snowflake pillow covers for my size pillows for my couch that I already own, and they weren't super expensive. And the back of them was sort of a natural burlappy looking fabric, and then the front was red with a white snowflake, and there were 2 different patterned snowflakes. One was, more intricate, and one was more simple, and I thought that would be perfect. So I ordered them, and they took weeks and weeks to get here, which I knew when I ordered them, and I was fine with that. I ordered them back in like October. They are not red, you guys. They came a few weeks ago, and I was so irritated because last year I made this mistake and I ordered a pillow cover and it came in this condition too. It had a reindeer on it, and I ended up giving it to Goodwill, but it only cost me $2, and I just can't look at it. It irritates me. It's orange. It is like, it's not this kind of orange, mind you, but it is in no means red. So it's like an orange pillow cover with a white snowflake on it, and it is not going in my house. But I was at Burlington Coat Factory, and I found a set of 4 Christmas patterned napkins, fabric napkins, and they're 4 different patterns. One's a solid green, one is like a large buffalo check of red and green, one is a smaller plaid of red and green, and the other one is red with tiny little green trees on it. So I found those. I picked those up for $3.99, and what I'm going to do is, these pillow covers I got are like 18 inches squares, but they have a zipper on the bottom, and I sew, but I'm not good at zippers. They scare me. And so they already have the zipper, so I was just going to go ahead and stitch these napkins onto the square pillows, and then maybe use some of that ball fringe that I picked up at the Dollar Tree in Bullseye's Playground as like a trim around it. So total epic fail. It's all sitting in there. I did almost finish one DIY that I'll probably post tomorrow. And then I'm hoping when the family is out tomorrow, if I'm not going around crazy, which I should be in good shape, I just have a few things left here, to just do a whole tour of the house. You're not going to see my bedroom or bathroom. I don't know about you, but when we are busy with plans and activities, I've got laundry coming out of my ears. I did do a deep clean on my kitchen, and I even cleaned my kitchen cabinets from top to bottom, so that felt very good. But just little cameos, little spots. You're not going to know the layout of my house. I'm sorry. But I will try and do that tomorrow and get it posted in case you guys are just, relaxing or wrapping and want to see that. I'm going to let you guys go. It's 21 minutes already. So one thing I want to share with you guys, in case you need a white elephant gift exchange, or, even just a last minute idea or something to look for at the after Christmas sales, which I don't know if they're even going to be happening because every store I've been to is empty, and I don't think it bodes very well, sorry about that, for the economy, because every store I've been to has already gotten rid of all their Christmas stuff, and that has never happened before that I can remember, and I'm 40 years old. So very interesting to me that stores are wanting to get rid of everything very suddenly. Anyway, off topic, 1:30 in the morning. Walmart has this set of Snowball, it's called Snowball Battle, but it's $4.94, and I did pick this up partially to be funny, and partially we will use them. They're very, very soft, and Target sells a smaller pack, like 3 for $5, and in here I think you get 20. We have kids who wear earbuds a lot, and there's 10 in here, and they'll just be right in front of us, and we'll be calling them, and they won't hear us calling them. And these are soft, so don't I don't want any comments down below that I'm a child abuser or anything like that. But I think it'll be really funny for my husband and I to keep these in our little console right here in the middle of our recliner, and then when the kids are not responding, we could throw a snowball at them. So when my husband was growing up, they used to have bean bags, and they would nail the kids if they stood in front of the television. And I know it's a little cruel, but it's kind of funny, and it's just kind of a family-ism. And so I thought that was hilarious. So keep your eye out for those. And then I just did a Dollar Tree walk through with me. I'm having technical difficulties. I don't know if it'll go up or not. It wasn't anything fabulous. It was just me and the Dollar Tree, and I found a few new things. So you may see that, you may not. And if I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a very Merry Christmas. I'm planning on seeing you all tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.